Um, Welcome to the first episode of Can Treeby Articulate This? I'm reeling over a trick I played on myself. No actual humans were harmed in this misadventure. On the internet yesterday. It came out of something on the Reddit forum, Am I the Asterisk, that's been bouncing around social media. And this is a forum where people who have been told in real life that they're behaving badly go in the hopes of finding someone on the internet who will tell them that they weren't behaving badly. It started out with, am I the asterisk for being angry that my boyfriend has been lying about how he prepares my noodles? Right there, you gotta vote for yes. If I cook for people, if you know, not that they taste bad, but that he's been lying about the taste. Come on, get out of it. It extends that she grew up in a home where she didn't like spaghetti sauce, but she wanted a hint of something different, so a parent always portioned out her spaghetti noodles and rinsed the sauce off of them so there'd be just that hint. And he's been lying about doing this for her. Is she the asterisk? Heck yeah! No question, but still, here are the details. She's 20, he's 26, they're living together. They've been dating since she was 17 and he was 23. When the pandemic came, the argument was made, we're going to have to isolate from one another unless we live together. So her parents started renting an apartment for her to live in with him, but he let her know as part of the living arrangement he was going to need total control of everything to do with the kitchen and food. Grocery shopping, cleaning, dealing with the garbage, all of that is exclusively his domain. Oh, and in return, she is solely responsible for the vacuuming, the laundry, the bathroom, everything else inside the apartment. And the other night, he began laughing after serving her spaghetti and watching her eat it, and actively ridiculing her for all of the long time that he has been cooking spaghetti for her and feeding it to her, that she has believed, because he told her he was putting sauce on the noodles and then rinsing it off so she could have just a hint of it, when he has not, and he's ridiculing her for believing all of this time that he's been going to that effort he said he was going to. Is she the asterisk? Now, at this point, anyone with experience, education, generally knowledgeable adults are all saying, go long, go far, nuke the relationship from orbit. It is the only way to be sure. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We've got a 4-alarmer here. Intervention is required. Holy. Yeah. She is not the asterisk in this situation. What she is a victim, not yet a survivor. A victim still in the situation who is so deep into what her abuser has framed as normal that in this, her first effort to reach out to the world and to say there's something here that is getting me, she's putting it entirely in his terms, the neurological frame he has given her of this being about the spaghetti sauce on the noodles. And that is what people who are waking up and looking for help and looking for perspective. That is what people who've been the victim of long-term immersive deception, this is exactly what it looks like. And if this young woman had reached out to me in a real-life situation, whoop, I'd have missed it. I'd have missed it completely. But this is what it looks like. It crossed intersections with me. There's a video meme going around with a mother prattling about, I don't teach my children to fear strangers, but strange behavior. I hate it. I hate it. Bury it. Because what it teaches is, yes, it doesn't matter that there are examples. It doesn't matter the exact content. Just phrasing it that way underlines that what's unfamiliar is untrustworthy. What's familiar is the way things are supposed to be. Abusers use that. That is their main game. This young woman didn't reach out with a headline of any of the things that were actually wrong, because they didn't stand out for her. She reached out with what her abuser had told her was the problem. You're making a big deal just about the noodles that you didn't notice anyway. What's been going on for years is normal to her. And with deep immersive abuse, that's exactly what's going to happen when a person reaches out for help. All of the things that would send off the fire alarm red flags, that's going to come out of the conversation way on down the line if people are still listening. If the person feels safe, heard, and comfortable to fully have their say. If this hadn't been a written online forum, this young woman would never have gotten out all of the red flag details that had, the world telling her, honey, we're worried. So, denouement of their situation, of course, the boyfriend somehow found this post. How did he find this post? Okay? Any of us who've worked this, we know this. He found the post because he's regularly going through her devices, checking out what she's doing on the internet. That's how he found the post. That's how this happened. He found the post, and he's the horrified, offended party because of her airing this part of the private life and putting it in a way where people are making these accusations at him. And there was this huge blow-up that incidentally revealed the lies he's been telling for years about his background, his education, his employment, his fidelity, about lies, medical things he told her that took away lifestyle choices and things he told her he couldn't do. It just bye-bye, which is a wonderful thing. But I am still left with the simultaneous recognition that if this young woman had come to me directly with, I'm so upset about this situation, with all my background, with all my training, with all my years of experience, I wouldn't have caught it. I wouldn't have heard beyond the noodles. And just staying with me, this example of the fact that when a victim starts to break free, the first words that come out of them, the first picture that comes out of them is the picture they've been given, because that's the way long-term immersive abuse works. Everything is normal. All the abuse is normal. That's taken for granted. There's the thing that the abuser has pinpointed as a problem. You are overreacting about these noodles. But she wasn't, because the noodles were the point where her abuser let her know, I am not even going to pretend to respect you anymore. And thank God, thank internet, she caught it.